Hi everyone, welcome back to Rothbury's weekly Sunday lockdown quiz. The two rounds are should be shown up on your screen, and the quiz will be starting in the next 5 or 6 minutes or so. Just want to double check that you can actually hear what I'm saying because I could hear myself talking there and that was a bit annoying. Also, I've got a little chat box coming up in the next few minutes. If someone could type in and say hi, they're with us, that would be grand so I can see that it's working. I'll probably delete it next week anyway, but there you go. So feel free to join in and have a little chat. I know there's quite a few people watching, but I have no idea who as of yet. Can you hear me now? Oh my God. I didn't have the microphone turned on. What it did. Right, okay. Okay, I didn't have the microphone on. I'm not starting it all again, but basically we've had welcome and hi everyone. It's lovely to see you all. Um, so we've already had the two bonus rounds, which is the celebrity um, guess the celebrities from their eyes, and there's 15 points for that one. And the second picture is of a dingbat round. I quite like my dingbat, so I thought um, put that on. Okay, Carol, hope to see you again next week. Have fun. The next part of the quiz we're going to jump into is 7 rounds. We've got food and drink, general knowledge, entertainment, music, connections, another favourite. I have to say it's pretty hard, that one. And also we have who said that as well. So 7 rounds in total, all 10 points, except for connections. I think I'll double up the points so you can have an extra 10 points for that. Okay, so we're going to move into that now. Look at me. I love OBS. I have to say, I hated it to start off with, but now I'm such a lover of OBS. Every time I see a movie or a film, I'm going, oh, I like that overlay. I like that slider. Oh, look at that pop up. Even like the football was on before, and I was like, they're using OBS. So anyway, I'm getting used to it. So we're going to jump straight into food and drink. The chat box on the right hand screen, which is what you're seeing now, um, that and there's my little transition slide. So yeah, I've taken Dill Silic off. Welcome back from Facebook prison. So I've taken the chat box off on the rest of the slides, otherwise it would get a little bit complicated, but I'll probably revert back to it during the break. And of course, when we go back to the break, I'll display the bonus picture rounds again, so you can have a little look. Okay, so we'll go into first round, which is your food and drink round. I do have Dan Snaith online too. I've made him an admin, so he's been helping me out over the past few days, just doing some troubleshooting. So if there's any issues or stuff like that, just ping a message on Facebook or YouTube. He's covering both, and he'll be able to get in touch with me, and we'll sort it out together. Okay, so your first question, there we go, coming up. Okay, so number one of your food and drink round. A shallot is a small vegetable belonging to which family? Cheers. So a shallot is a small vegetable belonging to which family? Number two. The spice saffron comes from what flower? So question number two. The spice saffron comes from what flower? I think you might have had this question before. Me and Dan tested this feed out late yesterday evening, and we found there to be no lagging issues, and the speed test run were all fine as well. There might be a couple of seconds delay for people watching on Facebook as opposed to YouTube because that's a secondary feed. Question three coming up. Which plant has the nickname butter and eggs because of the colour of its flowers? So question number three. Which plant has the nickname butter and eggs because the colour of its flowers? Question four. What type of beans are used to make baked beans? Oops, I've cut a little bit of text off. Is it A, Ballotti beans, B. Haricot beans, C. Cannellini beans, or D. Something I can't pronounce, flageolet beans. So question number 4. What type of beans are used to make baked beans? Is it A. Ballotti beans, B. Haricot beans, C. Cannellini beans, or D. Flageolet beans? Whatever they are, I don't like any of them. I only put kidney beans in my chili to give it a little bit of a flavour, but I pick them out. And your next question, number 5. Where do Eccles cakes originate from? So number 5. Where do Eccles cakes originate from? Oops, sorry. Hang on, let me just see if I can just move that down. There we go, I'll just transition that. Number 6 there, you can see the rest of it. What is a spoot? So question number 6 is, what is a spoot? Is it A, a type of potato, B, a type of root vegetable, C, a type of clam, or D, a type of kitchen implement? So question number 6, what is a spoot? Is it A, a type of potato, B, a type of root vegetable, C, a type of clam, or D, a type of kitchen implement? Just going to quickly check that. Um, can everyone hear me? All right, okay. Sorry. I just had a message from Dan, so I was just double checking. Okay, oh. Oh, bloody hell. Hang on, 2 ticks. What was on question 7? There we go. Question number 7 should be up on your screens now. Sorry about that. Which of these cocktails does not typically include gin? Is it A, Bramble, B, Collins, C, Gimlet, or D, Cosmopolitan? So number 7, which of these cocktails does not typically include gin? Is it A, Bramble, B, Collins, C, Gimlet, or D, Cosmopolitan? Question number 8. A Whitby bun is flavoured with what? Is it A, raspberry, B, coffee, C, cinnamon, or D, lemon? So number 8, a Whitby bun is flavoured with what? Is it A, raspberry, B, coffee, C, cinnamon, or D, lemon? Question number 9. Gruyere is the cheese from which country? That's question number 9 of your food and drink. Gruyere is a cheese from which country? And your final question of the food and drink round. I think we've definitely had this question before. Which country is home to the Napa Valley wine growing region? So number 10, which country is home to the Napa Valley wine growing region? So that's your 10 questions of the food and drink round. As long as everyone's all right, I'm not getting any notifications, so a small issue at the start. Okay, fine. Let me go back. We're going to go straight into our general knowledge round, round 2. There we go. Here we go. Question number 1. A good invention is often said to be the best thing since what? So number 1. A good invention is often said to be the best thing since what? Question number 2. Which entertainer is known as the boss? So question number 2. Which entertainer is known as the boss? I didn't know this one. To be fair, I didn't know many of them. Question number 3. In which country was the Maastricht Treaty signed? I can't even say that either. So, in which country was the Maastricht Treaty signed? I think Stephen Bridger answered a question along those lines, I think, to Alan from the Queen's Head. I think he posted a question and Stephen, it was along those lines and Stephen answered it. Is Stephen Bridger online? So question 3, in which country was the Maastricht Treaty signed? And your next question, number 4, what colour is a polar bear's fur? Just tell me if I'm going a bit too fast. I can slow it down because we're ahead of time anyway. So question number 4, what colour is a polar bear's fur? Question number 5, what do the 5 Olympic rings of the Olympic logo actually represent? So question number 5, what do the 5 Olympic rings of the Olympic logo actually represent? Question number 6, what was the Beach Boys' first UK number 1? So question number 6, what was the Beach Boys' first UK number 1? I remember my dad, we went on a family holiday to France and we were traveling from Kingston Park at the time and my dad bought the Beach Boys album and he had it non-stop all the way down to Dover. And I mean, I don't have kids, but apparently my mum said it was every 5 minutes. We were like, are we nearly there yet? Are we nearly there yet? And she goes, I could have screamed. And then your dad had that bloody Beach Boys album non-stop. So Beach Boys reminds me of that. And the song in Connection, because he was singing it as well. Anyway, digressing. Question number 7. Which animal do you associate with Chicago's American football team? So, number 7. Which animal do you associate with Chicago's American football team? Question 8. In the game of Cluedo, whose murder is investigated by the players? So, question number 8. In the game of Cluedo, whose murder is investigated by the players? Question number 9. On which London Underground line are Angel and Old Street? So, question number 9. On which London Underground line are Angel and Old Street? And your final question this round, number 10. Lewis Edson Waterman was the inventor of what writing implements? Number 10. Lewis Edson Waterman was the inventor of what writing implements? So that's general knowledge. Yeah, I'm just taught myself. Used to do this before lockdown, but now it's exaggerated. So number 1 is food and drink. We've been through that. Number 2 is general knowledge, and our next round is going to be entertainment before a quick break. Have to apologise for the entertainment round. The second question is a bit rude. Or is it? No, it's not. Sorry, that's connections round. Okay, so we're just going to move over to the entertainment transition slide. Look at that. How slick is that? Okay, let's go. So pleased with myself. Learning new skills every day. Whoops. There we go. Did a J there. Number 1. Which popular TV characters lived at Home Hill? So question 1 of your entertainment round. Which popular TV characters lived at Home Hill? And while you're thinking about that, I'm just going to check everything else. Yep. Okay. Number 2. On the TV show Friends, which character has a twin? So question number 2. On the TV show Friends, which character has a twin? Question 3. On the TV show The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, what was the second name of the family? So question number 3. On the TV show The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, what was the second name of the family? So question number 3, on the TV show The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, what was the second name of the family? I realised the questions are actually going through quite quick, so maybe say I'm going a bit too quick for you guys, so I'll slow it down maybe. Number 4, what was the spin-off series the TV show Dallas called? So question number 4, what was the spin-off series to the TV show Dallas called? Question 5. Which film starring Robert De Niro is about the unfortunate events that occurred to Ben Stiller's character, Greg Fokker, while visiting his future in-laws? I do choose them. Question number 5. Which film starring Robert De Niro is about the unfortunate events that occurred to Ben Stiller's character, Greg Fokker, whilst visiting his future in-laws? I'm not really a comedy person, but I do like that one. I almost said the answer. So before, when I had put myself on mute on the microphone, you couldn't hear what I was jabbering on about. I decided to clean the windows because I have a load of condensation. Only instead of getting the chair and putting the chair to get up on top of the unit, so I decided to just climb up. And anyway, I fell, didn't I? So that's why I'm on the red wine. Otherwise, that I've had 6 days off it. Just a little bit of nugget of information there for you. I'm fine. Oh, I got a bit of a shock. Question 6. Netflix, who plays, I've put Netflix in brackets so you know that it's from Netflix, oddly enough. So, who plays Detective Superintendent Stella Gibson in The Fall? So, number 6. I think it's actually been on terrestrial TV as well, I think. So, number 6 is who plays Detective Superintendent Stella Gibson in The Fall? And question 7, which Netflix series focuses on the Hargreaves family, adopted siblings who carry out extraordinary feats? So, question number 7, which Netflix series focuses on the Hargreaves family, adopted siblings who carry out extraordinary feats? Question 8, Netflix again. Is it Asa or Asa Butterfield plays socially awkward teen Otis Milburn and Emma Mackey is Maeve Wiley in which school-based teen series? Again, another question, a long one. I should have scrapped and went for another one. Number 8, Netflix. Asa Butterfield plays socially awkward teen Otis Milburn and Emma Mackey is Maeve Wiley in which school-based teen series? Wow, what a mouthful. I'll leave that one up on the screen a little bit longer because I'm not repeating it. Number 9. Dear Steve Arnott is one of the principal characters of which long-running police drama? So question number 9. Dear Steve Arnott is one of the principal characters of which long-running police drama? Just checking on the dog. And your final question of the entertainment round. Name the actor, star of Con Air and Face Off, as well as the title role in Captain Corelli's Mandolin. So your final question of the entertainment round. Number 10, name the actor, star of Con Air and Face Off, as well as the title role in Captain Corelli's Mandolin. And that concludes your first 3 rounds. So we've been through food and drink, general knowledge, and now entertainment. And we have a break. So it's a 10-minute break as usual. And I haven't decided which overlay well, I'm going to put the bonus rounds back up. But first of all, you've got to have a little look at this. And apologies for the sound. I don't know if you can hear the sound. I can't hear the sound, so it's not working. But anyway, I'm gonna pop the bonus picture out, so you do have 10 minutes across. And that's your 10 minutes. And here's your bonus rounds coming up now. Yeah, so you've got the dingbats rounds up at the moment. So I'll just leave that on for a few minutes and then I'll move over to the other one, and then I'll go and top myself up with a drink, and you guys can do the same, and I'll see you over in the chat box. Sorry, I keep on forgetting about the microphone, but you have only got about 3 months left. So how's everyone getting on with the bonus rounds and the first three rounds? Do you find it easy, hard? It's not on mute now. I'm back. Dad, are you enjoying your first quiz? Thanks so much for helping me out. It's good to have someone just to troubleshoot with. Okay. Carol, how's the drink going? You haven't spilt another one, have you? I think it was Carol. Struggling with the bonus rounds tonight. Oh, I know. I just went for the pretty pictures. I got the first two myself quite quickly, and then I was like, oh, and then I looked at the answers and thought, oh, they'll get them. Which ones are you stuck on? I might give you a couple of tips before we dive back into the other ones. Is that Celebrity Eyes? Yeah, that was a good one. Um, yeah, the dingbats. I think there's some quite hard ones there. You haven't wasted any more gin. Well, that's good to know. I haven't wasted any wine. I was surprised I didn't knock the bottle of wine over when I went crashing down. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is a hard one. Okay, I'll give you a couple of clues on the dingbat ones. So let's have a little look. Which one shall I go for? Well, I think the first one and the second one you'll have gotten straight away. The third one is my favorite food, and I had it with steak. And I love cheese, so you probably got that one. Um, the fourth one is obviously an instrument, and if I was Harry Potter or David Copperfield, is it? Or David Blaine, they're into, so it'd be a part of whatever they're into, and then combine it with the flute. Um, Number nine, you should have gotten number nine. That's like, the adverts with the meerkats. And number 11, how cool would that be to be able to go to a movie in a car? Right. Okay. So I think we're gonna let's have a look at the timer on it. Okay, so my timer has actually timed out, which means 10 minutes is over. So we can now move into answering the bonus picture rounds. So I'm going to cut myself out and then put the pictures back up, and then we'll mark them one by one. Um, I'll just get myself sorted. Right, we'll go for whatever comes up first, I guess. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this one is your dingbat round. And the first one, the answers are number one is fork in the road. Number two is wheelie bin, and it's blue bins today, if anyone's wondering. Question three is mac and cheese. Question four is magic flute. Question five is rubber the green. That was a bit hard, that one, I thought. Question six, cook in the books. I didn't get that. I got the cook, but then I didn't realize that was a book inside. Question 7 is cut and paste. I got that one. Question 8 is car crash TV. Question 9 is Meerkat Manor. Number 10, I didn't get this one, is checkered past. 11 is drive-in movie. I got that one. And I didn't get this one. 12, exam result. Like ham, exam, and then result. I didn't get that one either. So we'll move on to this one here. I think I've paused it. Okay, so you've got your celebrity eyes. And your first one is Margaret Thatcher. Your second one, oops, sorry. Second one is Albert Einstein. Your third one is Rachel. Oh, sorry. There we go. I'll just make sure you've got that one. Yeah. Okay. So your third one is Rachel Stevens. Fourth one is Ozzy Osbourne. Fifth one is Cheryl Cole. 6 is Harry Hill. 7 is Jamie Oliver. 8 is Queen Latifah. 9 is David Cameron. 10 is Lucy Liu. 11 is Ricky Hatton. 12 is Jerry Halliwell. 13 is Roger Federer. 14 is Alexandra Burke. And 15 is Sandra Bullock. Okay, so with that being done, okay, so I'll just put that one. Sorry, it refreshes every time. So I hope everyone managed to get a few answers right from the first 2 bonus rounds. We're now going to go into the answers for the first 3 rounds. I think it's going to make it a little bit quicker. So if you've got your paper and pens there and your then I'm just totally mixing it up. Right, here we go. There we oh, let me just activate myself. There we go. So number 1, a shallot is a small vegetable belong to which family? And the answer is onion. So this is your food and drink answers. So number 1, a shallot is a small vegetable belonging to which family? And the answer is onion. Number 2, the spice saffron comes from what flower? And the answer is crocus. Number 3, which plant has the nickname butter and eggs because of the colour of its flowers? And the answer is yellow toad flax. Did anyone get that? It's quite a hard one, that one. Question 4, what type of beans are used to make baked beans? And the answer is haricot beans. And the answer to number 5, where do Eccles cakes originate from? And the answer is Lancashire. And question 6, what is a spoot? And the answer is a type of clam. So the answer to number 6 is a type of clam. Question 7. Which of these cocktails does not typically include gin? And the answer is D, Cosmopolitan, because it contains vodka. So number 7, which of these cocktails does not typically include gin? And the answer is D, Cosmopolitan. Question number 8. A Whitby bun is flavoured with what? And the answer is lemon. Never had one before. Sounds nice though. A Whitby bun is flavoured with what? And the answer is lemon. And question number 9. Gruyere is a cheese from which country? And the answer is Switzerland. I love Gruyere. It's lovely in a French onion soup. And number 10, which country is home to the Napa Valley wine grown region? And the answer, of course, is the USA. So 10 points available for that round, 15 points previously for the bonus round. Sorry, I should say it's 27 in total for the bonus rounds. So we're moving on to your general knowledge answers. Ooh. Oh, hang on. What's happening here? Oh, right. Bit of a technical issue. Let me just pop you on. Hang on. Right, I'll be right back, literally, because the general knowledge answers are actually the same as the previous answers, and now I'm thinking, have I done that right? Let me just get rid of them ones and then add the next directory. I'll just be 2 seconds. I'm getting myself all a little bit confused. I think I might have added the wrong questions. Actually, I don't think I did. Let me just have a little look through. All right, okay, I didn't. It was a false alarm. It was because I don't know why it was a false alarm, but it was. Okay, so number 1 of your general knowledge round. A good invention is often said to be the best thing since what? And the answer is sliced bread. Number 2, which entertainer is known as the boss? And the answer is Bruce Springsteen. Just nearly knocked over my glass of wine. Did you see my face? I was like, number 3, in which country was the Maastricht blah 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 treaty signed? And it's Holland stroke Netherlands. So either or, you'll get a point. Question 4, what colour is a polar bear's fur? And the answer is clear stroke transparent. So I accept either or. Question 5. What do the 5 Olympic rings of the Olympic logo actually represent? And the answer is the 5 major continents. I didn't know that. So number 5, the answer is the 5 major continents. And number 6 on your screen, what was the Beach Boys' first UK number 1? And the answer is Good Vibrations. I was about to sing it for you, but I'll save you all. So number 6, the answer is Good Vibrations. And number 7, which animal do you associate with Chicago's American football team? And the answer is bear. And number 8, in the game of Cluedo, whose murder is investigated by the players? And the answer is Dr. Black. Number 9, on which London Underground line are Angel and Old Street? And the answer is Northern Line. I used to work down there next to Angel. And number 10, Lewis Edson Waterman was the inventor of what writing implements? And it was the fountain pen. So that concludes your answers for the general knowledge. So we're moving on to the answers for entertainment. That will come up now. There we go. So number 1, which popular TV characters lived at Home Hill? And the answer is Teletubbies. Number 2, on the TV show Friends, which character has a twin? And the answer is Phoebe. And I'm just going to double check that everyone's... Yeah, okay. Just checking everyone's like, okay. Number 3, sorry it's a bit skew-if. On the TV show The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, what was the second name of the family? And the answer is Bank. So that's Bank. And number 4, what was the spin-off series to the TV show Dallas called? And the answer is Knots Landing. So number 4 is Knots Landing. Number 5, which film starring Robert De Niro is about the unfortunate events that occur to Ben Stiller's character Greg Fokker whilst visiting his future in-laws? Sorry, I can't help it. Meet the Parents is the answer. I think it's because everyone pronounces the naughty word like how that is. It just gets me every time. Number 6, who plays Detective Superintendent Stella Gibson in The Fall? And the answer is Gillian Anderson. And number 7, which Netflix series focuses on the Hargreaves family, adopted siblings who carry out extraordinary feats? And the answer is The Umbrella Academy. So the answer to number 7 is The Umbrella Academy. And number 8, Asa Butterfield plays socially awkward teen autist Melbourne, and Emma Mackey is Maeve Wiley in which school-based teen series? And the answer is Sex Education. So number 8, the answer is Sex Education. I thought that was a brilliant series. That I really enjoyed it. It's funny. Gillian Anderson was in that one as well. And number 9, Dear Steve Arnott is one of the principal characters of which long-running police drama? And that is Line of Duty. I think there's quite a few series of that, isn't it? And I've never watched any of them. I think I might have to give it a go, a bit of a binge watch. So number 9 is Line of Duty. And your final question of the entertainment round, number 10, name the actor star of Con Air and Face Off, as well as a title role in Captain Corelli's Mandolin. And the answer is Nicolas Cage. So number 10, the answer is Nicolas Cage. So that's it. So now we move into the next round. Do you want to take 2 minutes? Do you want to count up your scores? Are you all ready to rock and roll? Move on to the next one, which is connections. You're going to hate me for this round. I'm really sorry. Sorry in advance. So, okay. Here we go. Connections round. Whoops. Getting ahead of myself there. Number 1 of the connections round. I should explain how connections works just in case there's any newbies on here. So I'm going to give you 10 questions and you'll have 10 answers and they will connect to something, or it might be a word, it might be an artist, it might be music, it could be anything. You've got to figure out what the connection is. So, and this one you get an extra 10 points if you get the connection. So number 1, which English football club have won the European Cup on more occasions than their own domestic top flight league? I'm really sorry, I looked at the answers and I thought you'd get them all, but it is quite hard. And I will go a bit slow on this round because it is hard, so you might want to look at the question a little bit longer. So number 1, which English football club have won the European Cup on more occasions than their own domestic top flight league? The next one's the Rudy Doody slide. Number 2, the sex scenes in which 1992 movie were apparently so choreographed that Sharon Stone referred to herself and co-star Michael Douglas as the horizontal Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers of the 1990s. So question number 2. The sex scenes in which 1992 movie were apparently so choreographed that Sharon Stone referred to herself and co-star Michael Douglas as the horizontal Fred Astaire and Ginger Roberts of the 1990s. If you don't get that... And question 3. Oh, I've made a spelling mistake, sorry. Which popular flavour of crisps would you be enjoying if they were flavoured with sodium chloride and acetic acid? Which popular flavour of crisps would you be enjoying if they were flavoured with sodium chloride and acetic acid? I'm pretty sure that's not how you pronounce it, but there you go. I'm just giving you an extra second or so. Question 4. What are the names of the two monster roommates on the long-running television show Sesame Street who appear together in numerous skits forming a comic duo that is one of the centerpieces of the program? So question 4. What are the names of the two monster roommates on the long-running television show Sesame Street who appear together in numerous skits, forming a comic duo that is one of the centerpieces of the program? Sometimes I think they just make the questions like so long-winded that you lose the will to live and make it more difficult. I'll just leave that there for a second because it's like geet long. Everyone else all right? Let's see, there's a few comments. A lot of drink questions. Yes, Phil. Hi, Phil. What's Netflix? Oh my God, Claire. Come on. Number 5. Published in 1984, what is the title of Ian Banks' first novel? The title referring to a huge clock face encased in a glass box and salvaged from a local dump. Who else was waiting for a huge and then like a bleeper from me? Because I was. I decided not to practice that question. The question number 5. Published in 1984, what is the title of Ian Banks' first novel? The title referring to a huge clock face encased in a glass box and salvaged from a local dump. I might have to give you a clue about the connection, I think. Maybe. I'll put the chat box on and then you can let me know if you want a clue or not, and I'll do my best. I'm not very good at giving clues, to be fair. I either give you the answer or like I just like the clues are so far-fetched that it makes no sense. Up to you. Number 6. Which British female athlete competed in 6 consecutive Summer Olympic Games between 1976 and 1996, winning gold in her chosen event in 1984? So, question number 6. Which British female athlete competed in 6 consecutive Summer Olympic Games between 1976 and 1996, winning gold in a chosen event in 1984? And again, that's another long one, so that can stay on the screen for a couple of seconds. You're not going to hear me for this round, I know you're. Just thought of something that made me laugh, sorry. Question 7. What recently demoted celestial body was discovered by the American astronomer Clyde Tombaugh? Is it Tombaugh? On February the 18th, 1930. So what recently demoted celestial body was discovered by the American astronomer Clyde Tombaugh on February the 18th, 1930? And let's move on to question 8. Which much celebrated British programme is listed in Guinness World Records as the longest running science fiction television show in the world? So, question number 8 of the connection round. Which much celebrated British programme is listed in Guinness World Records as the longest running science fiction television show in the world? The more you say it, the more it makes no sense. So I'll leave that one on the screen for a little bit longer as well. I'll just Should I give you a clue on that one? I'll give you a clue on that one, just because I feel generous. Okay, so you know how you have the red telephone boxes if it was painted blue? What would it be in a television program? That's quite good for me. I could have rambled on for ages, but I actually was quite succinct with that one. That's a really good clue. In fact, I think I've just given you the answer. Okay. Number 9. In a short story by what? Oh God, I've got another typo. In a short story by Washington Irving, which title character falls asleep in the Catskill Mountains for 20 years? I hate typos. Number 9. In a short story by Washington Irving, which title character falls asleep in the Catskill Mountains for 20 years? I'll give you a clue on this one as well, just to make it easier. Right, okay. Um, there's 3 parts. First one, it's not a tear, but it could be and it's 3 letters in that one. The second one part, it's not a car, but it could be, it is something else that drives, so it's not a car. That's your second one. And your third one is, if I was to suddenly wink, there you go, and you added a couple of letters on, that's your third one. So there's your clue. There's 3 parts. Right. And your final one, number 10. What name was given to this series of confrontations between the UK and Iceland in the 1950s and the 1970s regarding fishing rights? God, we've just had them going on about Brexit, haven't we? So, what name was given to the series of confrontations between the UK and Iceland in the 1950s and the 1970s regarding fishing rights? It's pretty apt, isn't it? Because we're having the same conversations again now that we're out of like the Brexit thing. So that was your final question of the connections round. Don't forget you can have an extra 10 points if you get the extra 10 points if you get the connection. So there's 20 points up for grabs. And I'm so sorry, it's a hard one as well. But I will give you another tip. I'm trying to think of the right one without giving away the answer. So the tip for the connection is some of the answers that you'll have got, if you abbreviated them and shortened them, they would become something else that would be used to shorten in a document or For example, FIFA or PDSA, if that makes sense. I think I've given away the answer. There you go. Right, so we've done connections round. Now we're moving on to, I think it's geography. Yes, we're going on to geography round. So here we go. I'm just assuming everyone's all right because I'm not getting any messages. I'm not getting any messages. Okay, let's go. So geography questions. There we go. The first one. On what river does the Chinese capital stand? See, first question of the geography round. On what river does the Chinese capital stand? Question 2, another difficult one. Mamuxian, and I know that's not how you pronounce it, was the Roman name for which modern city? Mamusium was the Roman name for which modern city? Just waiting for the comments to come. Or is it Mamucium? I don't know. It sounds like Mamucium was the Roman name for which modern city? Question 3. Tel Aviv, Barcelona, and Rome are all coastal cities situated on which sea? So, question 3. Tel Aviv, Barcelona, and Rome are all coastal cities situated on which sea? My fire's about to go out. Question 4. Which African country's flag features a green pentagram on a red background? So number 4. Which African country's flag features a green pentagram on a red background? Now tell me, who's scrolling through the little emojis now to have a look at the flags? So question 4, which African country's flag features a green pentagram on a red background? Your next question, number 5. The bands, the LAs, the Zootons, and the cast are best associated with the with which British city? So the bands, the LAs, the Zootons, and the cast are best associated with which British city? Get there in the end. The dog's like jumping back and forwards on the sofas. Question 6. Warsaw is the capital city of which European city? So question 6. Warsaw is the capital city of which European city? I'm distracted by Rhubarb. She's having a 2 minutes of zoomies. Question 7. The blue and white flag known as the Saltire, is it the Saltire? I don't know. Is the national flag of which country? So the blue and white flag known as the Saltire. Saltire is the national flag of which country? And question 8. Named after a popular spice, what is the coastal area around have I spelled that wrong as well? Around Liberia called? I think I might have spelled that wrong. I think it's supposed to be Libya. Is it not? I don't know. Sorry. Ooh, let me have a look at the answers. What are we on? Oh no, it probably is Liberia called. So named after a popular spice, what is the coastal area around Liberia called? God's sake. I either need to stop drinking or drink more. And question 9. In which English county is most of the Forest of Dean? So question number 9. In which English county is most of the Forest of Dean? And your final question for this round. Which English county with a sea border has the shortest coastline? Just checking on the snow. Number 10. Which English county with a sea border has the shortest coastline? See, I did manage to get something a little bit more local into that quiz. That was a clue. Which English county? Well, it's not really a clue because I did say English county. Okay. Well, it's a little bit local. Which English county with a sea border has the shortest coastline? And that is your final question for the geography round, which is round 5. And then we're going to move into round 6, music, which is your favourite round. Only wish I could play the music, but I get too many copyright notices. Oh, hang on. Gotta have the music overlay. Come on. There we go. And your first question is coming up. Here we go. Number 1. Which singer had hits with the songs Kiss from a Rose and Crazy? So number 1, which singer had hits with the songs Kiss from a Rose and Crazy? Just going to check everything's all right. Okay, fabulous. And YouTube's all fine. I think most people have moved from YouTube back over to Facebook, which is absolutely fine. Number 2, name the title of the song. She's getting tired of her high-class toys. So name the title of the song. She's getting tired of her high-class toys. Toys. Sorry. I'll give you 2 points actually if you can name the song and the singer. So name the artist and the song. Name the title of the songs. She's getting tired of her high-class toys. I try to sing it, but I haven't even got it in my mind to sing. She's getting tired of her high-class toys. Don't listen to me because that sounds nothing like it. That's all I'm going to do. Question 3. Which singer released an album in 1998 entitled Voice of an Angel? Never be heard of again. Which singer released an album in 1998 entitled Voice of an Angel? I don't know if I need to give you a clue, but if I was to give one, her then partner was into sports of his home county, quite high up. So, which singer released an album in 1998 entitled Voice of an Angel? Moving on. Question number 4. January Sick and Tired You've Been Hanging on Me. Song lyrics by which group? So, January Sick and Tired You've Been Hanging on Me. Song lyrics by which group? I apologise for this one because I've never even heard of it. I mean, that says nothing because I'm not very good with music anyway. But I definitely didn't know that one. I'm moving quickly on. Question number 5. Name the title of Rod Stewart's first UK #1 hit single. I like this one. So name the title of Rod Stewart's first UK #1 hit single. And number 6. Which English band has had a record 36 top 10 albums in the US charts? So question number 6. Which English band has had a record 36 top 10 albums in the US charts? And question 7. Which English group from Muswell Hill, North London, were part of the initial British invasion until they were banned from touring in the US in 1965? It's an oldie, this one. So number 7, which English group from Muswell Hill, North London, were part of the initial British invasion until they were banned from touring in the US in 1965? Don't worry, youngins, there's a couple of young ones coming up. You'll definitely get these ones. Ben, Elizabeth. And number 8. Which album title do Prince, Metallica, Jay-Z, and Spinal Tap have in common? You should get this one. Which album title do Prince, Metallica, Jay-Z, and Spinal Tap have in common? And question number 9. Which famous rapper married reality TV star Kim Kardashian in 2014? And if no one gets this, I'll be really surprised. So number 9, which famous rapper married reality TV star Kim Kardashian in 2014? And your final question of the music round, number 10. Complete the first line of the Bill Withers hit. Ain't no shun. Can't even say it. Because I want to just sing it. Ain't no sunshine. So complete the first line of the Bill Withers hit. Ain't no sunshine. Ain't no sunshine. Mm-mm-mm. So question number 10. Complete the first line of Bill Withers hit. Ain't no sunshine. Ba-ba-ba-ba. And that was your final question, the music round. And we're going to move on to round 7. I'll quickly fire through these because I am aware of the time getting ahead of ourselves. So this is the Who Said That overlay. Sorry, Who Said That round. Here we go. Number 1. Who said during the frosty relationship you know nothing, Jon Snow? So number 1, who said during the frosty relationship you know nothing, Jon Snow? Number 2, which Scottish duo often said fan Davidosi? I'm wishing I hadn't added an extra round in because I feel like I'm starting to slur my words. I think actually my mouth's quite dry. I need to like go and top up my drink. So number 2, which Scottish duo often said fan Davidosi? Number 3, ooh, I could crush a grape. I love that. Was a phrase used by this crackerjack presenter. Name the presenter. Ooh, I could crush a grape. Was a phrase used by this crackerjack presenter. Question 4. The phrase, just the facts, ma'am, was said by Officer Joe Friday in the TV show Dragnet. True or false? So 50-50 chance. The phrase, just the facts, ma'am, was said by Officer Joe Friday in the TV show Dragnet. True or false? And number 5. Who was the first to use "It's good, but it's not right" on this popular game show? Can you hear him say it? Who was the first to use "It's good, but it's not right" on this popular game show? I used to love that one as well. Saturday nights. And number 6. Fondly remembered for its star prize of a speedboat, this show host would say, "Let's see what you could ever won." Name the host. So fondly remembered for its star prize of a speedboat, this show's host would say, "Let's see what you could have won." Name the host. Do you not remember in the papers a little while ago, um, the winner of the speedboat, and it it was in I don't know where it was, some housing estate, left to rack and ruin. So fondly remembered for its star prize of a speedboat, this show host would say, "Let's see what you could have won." Name the host. Bullseye. Moving on to the next one. Question number 7. Probably responsible for more catchphrases than any other entertainer, one of which was "Good game, good game." Who was it? So probably responsible for more catchphrases than any other entertainer, one of which was "Good game, good game." He was good, but I wasn't really a big fan of him, to be fair. Didn't particularly like him on Dancing on Ice. Did me head in. Question 8. Which character says "yeah, but no, but yeah, but"? So question number 8. Which character says "yeah, but no, but yeah, but"? And question number 9. Often said by parish councillor Jim Trott, "No, no, 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 yes," comes from which comedy series? And it's not Jackie Weaver. So often served by parish councillor Jim Trott. No, 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 yes. Comes from which comedy series? Mind, she was funny. I don't think Stephen Bridges on, but I was tempted to boot him off. Standing order. Number 10. Final question of the final round, which is the Who Said That? Number 10. This character from the Fast Show would usually end his sketch with the phrase, which was nice. What was the character called? So number 10. This character from the Fast Show would usually end his sketch with the phrase, which was nice. What is the character called? If you want a clue to that, I've mentioned his surname in the question. So this character from the Fast Show would usually end his sketch with the phrase, which was nice. What is the character called? And that's your final question of the final round, which of course was Who Said That round. And then we will go on to the marking. But first of all, I think everyone's like hanging in. Okay, so like I said, that was the final round. So let me just move over to here. And then sorry, I don't know why I like totally like fixates on. There we go. Right, so how is everyone getting on? Come on, speak to me. You all doing okay? So we're going back onto the answers now and we're going to mark them all and then we will finish. But first of all, before we go back into the answers, I just want to wish a happy birthday to Nathan Vowles. He's 11 today, so happy birthday, Nathan. I hope you're having a good day. I have transitioned right. There's no speech coming up. Come on, give me a wave. Nope, you're all waiting for the answers. I know it's getting a little bit late. So what we'll do is we'll go on to the first 1, 2, 3. Entertainment. So we. Sorry, I'm just 1, 2. Right. Okay, so we're going to go into the answers now, which is connections is the first one. Yep. There we go. So number 1 for connections. The answer is Nottingham Forest. There we go. I'm back. Sorry. Okay, so number 1, which English football club have won the European Cup on more occasions than their own domestic top flight league? And the answer is Nottingham Forest. I'm not actually going to read all of the questions back again because it'll just take too long. So I'm just going to whiz through the answers if that's all right. So number 2, the answer to that big long question there is basic instincts. Number 3, the answer is salt and vinegar. Number 4 is Bert and Ernie. Number 5 is the Wasp Factory. Number 6 is Tessa Sanderson. Number 7 is Pluto. Number 8 is Doctor Who. Number 9 is Rip Van Winkle. Did you get it? Like tear, rip, car, van, wink, cool. And number 10 is the Cod Wars. That was in the news recently as well. So you do get an extra 10 points, an extra point for each. And the connection is acronyms. They're all acronyms. Oh, I can't speak. And to be fair, I haven't actually put up the answer on the slideshow. I'm so sorry, but I will do it at the end. But anyway, the acronyms. So like Nottingham Forest, like the wasp factory and stuff. Right, okay. I didn't understand it quite myself either, but there we go. Right, let's go on to the geography answers before you start shouting at me. Okay, number 1, the answer is Yellow River. Number 2, the answer is, of course, Manchester. Number 3 is the Mediterranean Sea. Number 4 is Morocco. Number 5 is Liverpool. Number 6 is Poland. Number 7 is Budokan. Number 8 is the Pepper Coast. Number 9 is Gloucestershire. And number 10, the local place is Durham. That is round 5. Moving on to the music answers. You can replay this back as well if you want to have a look at the answers again. So number 1, the answer is Seal. Remember I said you could have 2 points for the next one if you get the artist and the song. Is Billy Joel and Uptown Girl. So number 2 is Billy Joel and Uptown Girl. Point for each. Number 3 is Charlotte Church. Number 4 is Pilot. Did anyone get that? Number 5 is Maggie May. Love that one. Number 6, the Rolling Stones. Number 7, the Kinks. Number 8, the Black Album. Number 9, Kanye West. And number 10, When She's Gone. And your final answers for tonight is the Who Said What. I'll probably not do 7 rounds next week. We went over, but never mind. Okay. Number one. Who said during the Frosty relationship, you know nothing, Jon Snow? And the answer is Ygritte. Is it Ygritte? Is that how you pronounce it? Number two, which Scottish duo often said found Dabby Dorsey? And the answer is the Crankies. Number three is Stuart Francis. Stu Francis. Ooh, I could crush a grape. Number four is false. Number five is Roy Walker. Number six is Jim Bowen. I wasn't that bought in his back garden. It was rotten away. It was in the papers a few weeks ago. Number seven is Bruce Forsyth. I said something else there. Number eight is Vicky Pollard. Number nine is Vicar of Dibley. And number 10 is Patrick Nice. Was it Nice? Patrick Nice or Patrick Nice? And that concludes all of your rounds. Does anyone need me to go over anything? Just waiting. Is everyone all right with all of the answers so far? I haven't actually counted them up. There was 7 rounds and they all had 10 questions apiece, so that's 70 points. Plus we had 15 and 12, so that's 70, 80, 97, and then an extra 10. So that's 107, I think, off the top of my head. God, maths isn't my strongest point. The saltire question. Yeah, was that the I think that was the general round. Let me just have a little look. General knowledge. I think it was anyway. No, it wasn't. Saltier. Oh, I can't remember what's number. Bad week for us. Grog. Geography. Okay, if you can give me the round on the saltier one, because I've just got the answers down on my trusty paper, but the geography one is the geography answers. Let's have a look. There we go. So the blue and white flag known as the saltier is the, all right, okay, so that's the one. Saltier is the national flag of which country, and that's Bhutan. Oh, brilliant. So you got 66. Wow, that's amazing. It was quite a tough quiz, I thought, this round. And I did actually spend quite a bit of time sorting out the graphics and stuff like that. Speaking of which, I know you can still see me, but let's have a little look. Let's have a little look what's coming up next week. There we go. It's a Valentine's special. It's a quiz night. It's not for it's just, well, to be honest, it's my birthday, so I never really celebrate Valentine's anyway. It just happens to be on that day. So it's usually ends up being quite expensive. But as we're in lockdown, I'm going to do a lockdown quiz because I think it would be lovely to spend it all with you in the evening, just having a few drinks. I might put a few balloons up. I don't know. I might have some cake, but obviously not eat online because that would be like pretty gross. But I might have some Valentine themed quiz sections, something along the lines of like celebrity couples or something like that. I don't know, or something like completely random. I have no idea. I've got a full week to think about it. So there we go. And I might have a little tip um jar thing that comes online as well next week. So if you want to buy me a drink, you could buy me a drink using the tip thing. I don't know how to work it yet, but I'm sure I'll figure it out before then. Wouldn't that be cool? Um, so yeah, so just before I finish this quiz, just want to say thank you for joining in. It's been absolutely fantastic seeing you all and playing along with you. I also have to say a big thank you to Jordan Dixon for designing the Rothbury virtual quiz logo. And another quick shout out just to say happy birthday to Nathan, who turns 11 today. And pretty much that's it. If you want to join in for the next rounds, just it's easy to join in and have a bit of fun on the group page. Or alternatively, you can just like carry on doing what you do. So I think that's about it. And I shall be going offline soon, unless anyone wants to ask me any questions or have a chat. I'm around for the next couple of minutes. Oh, P.S. I'm not trying to be like Jay's virtual quiz at all. I just like upskilling and I need to learn something new during lockdown. So this is my little project, my pet project. So I'm going to flip back over onto the video thing and then I can see your comments as well. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, wow. Steph, you got 75. Fab. Um, cheers, Vicky. Oh, she likes the new fonts and stuff like that. That's great. Caroline, you got 57. You dropped a little. You lost a person. Um, Brilliant, Vicky and Kim. Really pleased you enjoyed it. It is a pleasure to host it. But on that note, I will leave you because I'm dying to top my fire up and also get another drink. So I'll just pop that over and there we go. I'm offline now, guys. So have a good week and I'll see you all next week. Take